Hey kids, Count Boogie here. At this moment, formerly a Pokemon Go fanatic. I may get it back, but right now, I've also made a decision that I was going to have my Pogo Sanity channel be at the lower end of PG to be, more open to a general audience. But I've decided in this very moment that when I need to call bullshit on Niantic, I'm gonna call bullshit. So at this point, Pogo Sanity is an adult Pokemon Go player channel where we can just be adults. So I'll put the warning, and the kids can stay away and go to, Trainer Club and Zoe 2 Dots and all that stuff, which are great channels. I watch them. But on this channel, from here on out, we're going to call bullshit when there's bullshit. And I can deal with a lot of the bullshit that's in the game that's not necessarily Niantic's. It's just, it's a very multifaceted game that interconnects millions of people all over the world. Can totally understand. I can understand glitches and problems and, shadow Pokemon being there and then shadow Pokemon being taken away and then coming back and now there's still glitches with it. That's all normal part of technology and the game. I can even understand that we were all really excited about Mewtwo coming back someday, and then Niantic delivers this fucking garbage can of an armored Mewtwo to us that has a hit attack power of like 182 as opposed to the 300 that normal Mewtwo has, which is what we all wanted because a lot of us raid and we need that attack. I can totally understand that. There's a movie. I get it. Heartbroken, get it. But what I don't get, and what I don't accept, and what I call bullshit on to Niantic, is this frickin' Charge TM Nightmare that I have to go through every time I want to try to change the move set of my Pokemon from crappy to a good move set. I just fought a Machamp raid, so I could then I can then duo and take down T-Tars. Because Tyranitar, you gotta have Machamps, and they need counter and dynamic punch to take down a T-Tar in a duo. That's your best chance. Then you put a Fat Hirayama at the end or something, and it rounds it out, and you won't faint out, and it's really good. So, of course, what do I want? I do a Machamp raid, and I want to get counter and dynamic punch. Now then, I don't get that when I catch the boss, right? It has like heavy slam and butt fart or whatever the fast move is. So I go, hey, a long time ago, if you caught a Pokemon and it wasn't the right move set, you were screwed. Delete it. That's the end of it. Go catch another one. Go walk another 100 kilometers to get your candies so you can evolve your Dragonite or whatever. I remember, my girlfriend played in the beginning, and she told me these things. And then they came out with these things called Charge and Fast Technical Machine, whatever the term, TM passes, that you could then change. You could change your move set and have a chance to get the right move set so that you could take down T-Tars with your Machamps. And these things are hard to get. You can only get them in raids and in certain circumstances, or, when the sun shines on your butthole correctly, and then you do a little dance and they're not easy to get. And most of the time I think it's only tier 5s that you get. If you fight a tier 5 raid, you get a Charge TM or a Fast TM pass. And then there's some, quests and stuff like that. But it's hard to get. It's not easy to get one Charge TM pass. Not easy to get one. So when you're going to use that to try to change the move, obviously you're very nervous because you don't have a lot of them, and you hope you get the right move. And you can understand the randomness of that. So say Machamp has a potential of 4 different charge moves. You know, like Heavy Slam, Close Combat, whatever the other one is, and then Dynamic Punch. So you know you got 4 chances, or 3 chances to change from the move you have to the move you want. So if you don't get it, that's fine. But what happens is sometimes when you're really special and lucky, it throws you into a loop where, say you have Heavy Slam and you use your Charge Pass, and then it gives you Close Combat. And you're like, well, I don't want Close Combat, I want Dynamic Punch. So go ahead, let's throw in another Charge Pass. And what does it do? It gives you Heavy Slam back. And then you say, no, that's the Niantic, that's the move that I didn't want. That's why I changed it 14 fucking seconds ago. And I want something else. So then you run another pass, and then it gives you Close Combat for the second time. And then you go, no, Niantic, that's not what I wanted. I didn't want each one of them twice. I want something different. And then it starts to go back and forth and back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. Each time costing you a Charge TM pass. That can be very frustrating. That can make you not want to play. It can make you not want to spend money on frickin' Premier Passes that I've spent hundreds and hundreds of dollars on. It can make you not want to waste the gas that you drive every month to go catch these Pokemon. It makes no sense. 12! I had a Machamp last week. 12 Charge TM moves to try to get Dynamic Punch. I gave up. I gave up very frustrated. Today, I did 6, and I ran out of Charge Passes, Charge TMs, and didn't get the move because it just kept going back and forth and back and forth. And every time I felt I was being... Now then, I'm an emotional guy. Maybe have some anger issues. I get it. But in all of Niantic is really good. When enough people complain about something, they've been amazing at making changes in the game that have fixed problems. Right now, I'm really, but they have. So why would it be so hard to make it only 4? Like, say Machamp only gets 4 potential moves. If you run through 4 passes through Charge TMs, and at the end you get the one you want. Why does it have to keep going back and forth? They say because in the future, maybe for some frickin' reason you're going to want Close Combat or Heavy Slam, you know, because it gives you a boner or something. And then you're going to want to be able to go back, and if you get stuck on something, then that makes no sense. Once you use a Charge TM or a Fast TM, it should be your move. It should be the move you get to keep. If you have Heavy Slam and then you get Close Combat, you have those. You shouldn't have to keep rolling Charge Passes in to kill that. What's wrong with making a little drop-down menu? Or making it, hey, you've gone through these. Do you want to go back and start this process again? So that way you only run through the 4. Do you understand? I'm totally ranting, but we need... I've heard so many other people complain about this. So many other people at how frustrating it is that we just use up all of our Charge TM passes and still don't get the move that we want because it keeps just going back and forth to the move that we didn't want. Niantic. Bro, sis, person, whatever you are, entity, aliens. Hear me. Hear those of us that want so much to love this process. Hear us. It's not fucking us with the fucking damn fucking 12! Fuck! Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm going through a lot in my life right now. Probably need some therapy. I'm sober, you know, that's hard. And that's my rant. I probably won't leave this up for very long, but there you go.
PoGo